Good news, my little waves. Today's tide is a big one. We've just gotten brand new info for the 2.7 update, and it's looking like a massive patch. And don't even think about skipping this video, or else your Cartethyia will punish you with a kiss. So hello, my cute little waves, it's me, your one and only cute Cartethyia. Today in this video, we're going to cover Galbrena and Qiuyuan GOT Mega Buffed. New 2.7 Qiuyuan and Galbrena changes. And you know Cartethyia loves spoiling you with details. Oh, and by the way, I'm giving away 5 Lunite subscriptions once we reach 100 subscribers. Right now, we're only at 30, so the journey is long, but every wave counts. Subscribe to your cute Cartethyia, and I'll reward you with a sweet kiss on your cheeks. Alright, my little waves, grab your surfboard, because this current is strong. Let's ride it together. First off, his signature skill, Bespoke the Blade, just got a 12 to 15% multiplier increase. And here's the best part, his passive is still granting that extra 50% boost on top of this. That means his main skill is going to feel so much stronger now, and yes, I've got all the multiplier changes right here for you. The old numbers are on the left, the new ones are on the right, so you can see just how hard our boy is hitting now. But wait, that's not all. Both his Liberation and Hold skill have now been reclassified as Echo Damage, which is a huge buff. This means his kit now benefits directly from effects like his weapon passive that boosts Echo skill damage, and his Bamboo Shades Echo, which gives 30% Echo skill damage. So every Echo buff from himself or a teammate now directly affects his Aberration and Hold skills. That's smooth synergy, cuties, and it pushes his damage ceiling way higher. Moving on to his brand new Resonance Aberration, Meet Sundering Strike. This now deals arrow damage to enemies in range, counts as Echo skill damage, and here's the spicy part. For every 1% of Chiian's crit rate over 50%. This ability grants 2% crit damage to all nearby active resonators for 30 seconds, up to 40% total. That means he can hand out 30% team-wide crit damage just by using his ultimate. But here's a small change, this buff now applies only to nearby active resonators, so sadly, Frolova won't get that sweet 30% crit damage anymore. And let's not forget his signature weapon buffs, this one is nearly twice as strong now. The new effect boosts attack by 12%, and every time you cast an Echo skill, you get a stack of Bamboo Clever, which gives a juicy 30% heavy attack damage bonus. Exactly what Chiian needs, because he scales best with heavy attack and Echo skill damage. So yeah, my little waves, Chiian is stronger, smoother, and more satisfying than ever. If you are waiting to build him, now is the perfect tide to do it. Alright, my little waves, let's talk about Quan's brand new weapon changes, because these are actually kinda insane. First off, the effect can now be triggered only once per echo of the same name, stacking up to 2 times and lasting 30 seconds. Which means, yes, Quan can get up to 60% heavy attack damage just from this weapon alone. That's already wild, but there's more. When Bamboo Clever reaches max stacks, 2 stacks, using an Echo skill resets its duration, so you can keep those stacks rolling longer. Plus, using an intro skill now grants your entire team 20% Echo skill damage bonus for 30 seconds. That's a free damage buff not just for Quan, but also for other resonators like Frolova, and especially Galbrenna, who can make perfect use of that Echo skill damage. And now for the real juice, the sequence changes. Quan's Fruit sequence got what might be one of the craziest S3 upgrades we've seen yet. Yes, there's a 25% cooldown, but the buffs? Completely worth it. At S3, we're looking at a 500% new skill multiplier. Bespoke the Blade getting a 400% multiplier boost. His outro attack damage jumping from 100% 500%. And even Liberation gaining an extra 300% damage. All of that from just S3. Honestly, if this goes live untouched, this might be the perfect stopping point for most Quan mains. Grab that S3, and you're pretty much set for the rest of the game. Big Quan fans, this is your moment. Now, onto Galbrenna. She got a mix of nerfs and buffs, a little balancing act from Kuro. Her dodge countered damage was nerfed, which lowers her punish potential. But to make up for it, her Liberation was completely reworked. Instead of just giving a flat 85% fusion damage bonus, it now grants an 85% multiplier increase, which actually scales much better. Her Resonance Chain S1 got nerfed, dropping from 120% to 80% crit damage, but her S2 was buffed big time, from 250% to 350% attack. And her S3 liberation damage was bumped from 120% to 130%. Overall, she's slightly stronger, especially with that better scaling liberation. So, what does this mean? Chiian's officially in a whole new league of damage, while Galbrenna got some careful tuning, but it feels like a net positive. And remember, these are just the first wave of changes. We still have weeks until release, so expect more adjustments. Kuro seems to really want these two to launch together, with Chiian designed as a direct buffer for Galbrenna. They even changed his wording that 40% crit damage bonus now only affects the nearby active resonator, which means no more Frolova cheese. Sorry, Frolova mains. And that's the drift for today, my cute little waves. So tell me, which character are you saving for? Drop it in the comments and let your Cartethyia know. But remember, Qiuyuan is mine. I know, he's not released yet, but I'm already collecting everything for him. AHM. Anyway, stay tuned, cuties, because no matter how the tides shift, your Cartethyia will always carry you to the next wave. Stay safe, stay radiant, and I'll see you in the next video. Sayonara, my little waves.